What's going on, everybody? And in this video we will be taking a look at probably my favorite vehicle so far in this update on the Crew 2, Pontiac GTO the Judge Sparrow Competition ED. Now this is the car in the motor pass here, so if you do want this vehicle you will have to get the motor pass and hit level 13 in the motor pass to get this thing unlocked. But my goodness guys, this is literally my favorite vehicle I think in this update. It's just so freaking dope looking and it's really fun to drive. Let's go take a look at the customization right now. Jumping right into the customization of the GTO here, guys. So you can change the color of this, but if you do want to, do keep in mind you will need to remove the livery that's currently on it, or you can add a livery that someone has made if you feel like doing that. Personally, I'll probably just leave the one that's on here. I think it looks pretty dope, but people have really done an amazing job of making liveries for these vehicles, so I would definitely check those out if you're interested. And then besides that, guys, visual part here, when I click on it, as you can see, all you can do is your interior color, and that's literally it. So there's nothing else on this one for customization. I think that's because a lot of the actual vehicles here, like motor pass vehicles or a lot of the vehicles that are made and built like this with a bunch of upgrades on it, I mean, you really can't upgrade anything else on this. Like, for example, the fenders or the light bar on top, maybe the different mirrors. It's basically already customized. And then, guys, when it comes to the vanity items, this obviously goes for what you guys own. So as you can see here, the car is kind of glitching out a little bit. It did this when I went to the tires the first time, which is kind of funny. So as you can see here, you can see the tires to the ground, which is kind of funny. But this does go for whatever you guys have you can throw on here. So personally, I'll probably just throw on some like in the Forcer tires or something like that. Obviously off-road, make it look cool. You can also throw these. I think everybody gets some of these tires now, which is cool. And apparently they fixed a bug where some of the tires were giving you an advantage, which I never noticed that personally, but I guess that was a thing. So I'm going to throw these on there, and that's pretty much it, guys. And then you can obviously throw on smokes, nitros, and all that other good stuff as well onto the vehicle of whatever you pretty much want to do there. Anyway, let's go jump into some driving with this, and I also will complete a race with it and test it out there and talk about this thing more. Jumping right into a race here with the GTO, and honestly guys, this car is actually really freaking cool. Like, I was talking about how this was my favorite new vehicle in the update, and honestly, I'm gonna stay by that. I really am enjoying this car a lot, and not only that, but I was testing out in the rally raid class, and my goodness, not only does this thing look freaking amazing, but man does it handle really well. And this honestly literally looks like it came out of a Fast and Furious movie. Like, I'm about to jump out of the plane with this right now and go help Dom, like, for real. But regardless, guys, this thing is actually really cool, so I want to talk about it a little bit. So handling wise, how does it handle? Well, to my shock, it actually is doing pretty well. I thought this thing was going to do kind of weird because sometimes the cars, depending on their suspension, like looking at you, Jeep Moab, sometimes that car, like, in general, they don't do very well. Like, I'll hit a jump with that thing and it'll lose itself completely. Like, it's kind of weird, and some of the rally cars do fall short of that. I feel like that's why a lot of them aren't that good, because sometimes they have no stability. They have speed but no stability, which is an issue. And I'm noticing with this car that it has stability and speed, which I feel like is going to be a great competitor in a lot of races. Top speed right there was about 173, as you guys saw there, so this car has great top speed as well. But I noticed it's just really good stability-wise, which really helps this thing a lot, because some cars are fast, but they can't handle themselves. Like, you ever hit a jump or, like, go around a turn or, like, hit a little bump in the road and your car will lose itself completely, which is kind of hilarious, but kind of annoying. As you guys see, they're actually at 175 as well. So this thing does have some speed to it. It's kind of shocking how good this car actually is. I recommend guys picking up the motor pass, though, because the cars this time are actually really cool. I know last, season wasn't the greatest. We had a freaking monster truck that looked like a school bus, and then the ice cream truck for 49. Not the greatest, but this time we have a Porsche, a dope lifted car, a new baby F1 car, which is crazy. And honestly, guys, I feel like it's worth it. Like, this car is really cool, and my goodness, does it shock me how good it actually is. I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing handles in summits and other missions, because it's really good. So that one, I just got 152 right there, just casually talking, and you'll be really top score if that was a summit race right there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and right now I will show you my settings for this car. Definitely check out the GTO. This thing is freaking awesome. And here are the settings I'm running on my Pontiac GTO the Judge Sparrow Competition ED.